Hello, this is the Brass Love One Healer Tarot 9 here on YouTube. This is a storyline reading for someone who maybe will deal with a ranger in Texas, a ranger. And it seems like it's focused on gas, so I don't know if the person ran out of gas or the person driving too slow because the person running out of gas, or if the person just on the road, sitting on the side of the road, or whatever it is that draws that ranger over to the person. So it is Texas though. So I got some cards already down because I just had to stop the one I just was doing. So I gotta think at least 8 cards or something already. You want to hear me say, and then you want to hear me dig. Okay, so let me just start with the first card that came out. So it's going to be some face-to-face action. That means talking face-to-face, right? And it's time to come clean. So the person will have to come clean to the officer because the officer demands some kind of answers for whatever this is, right, to stop. So we have that the person who was stopped is going to need a blessing from God and going to get it. Then the third card is that the person that was stopped is going to jail, or we got the cop going to jail, whichever one, that's in trouble because the person committed a senseless act that was in the car or the cop did. Okay, so we have right here that is a witness to whichever one who committed the senseless act, right? So it's a special delivery for sure that's coming, right? Next card is, it's going to be some talking in the support group, police station, court, or whatever the support group is. Some telling and inviting in by this witness. Follow me? So we have cover your genitals, right? Covering the genitals, protect the genitals, intensity. So I don't know if a person got stopped on the road by a cop and something negative happened, as far as romantically, walking, or if the person was on the road doing something illegal on the road with somebody that the person know already, or whatever this is. Okay, so let's just see. Special delivery though. So let's just see what the special delivery. Or we got somebody who actually got pulled over, got stopped, or whatever happened because of gas, and then it was some kind of special delivery or whatever. So if we got dealing with a female, it could have been a female where somebody thinks she was pretty, delicious, okay, crying out at the house. So she might went to jail, might be taken to jail, where she gonna be crying out at jail or in her car. However, let's just see. Okay, one more. Okay, she overprotective as far as where she live or where she work. So if she get put in jail, she gonna be overprotective there, and okay, wearing revealing clothes. She might have on certain kind of clothing, right? It did it. If she knew him, should she tell on him? So he might have came on to her, or whatever he might have did. This cop here, this ranger, okay. This one coming out, wrap up every time and pray about it. So maybe because maybe this ranger, he usually wrap things up every time, pray about it when he approach people cars, and he just wrap it up every time. That means write a ticket or whatever he did and just go on about his business. Or we might have a ranger that actually know this person and is a special delivery, and it would be this person, get what I'm saying? This ranger to this person, and he just wrap up every time, or she wrap up every time, right? And just pray about it. And she wore a certain kind of clothes, or she just somebody he don't know in general. Let's just flow a little bit. Okay, it was awful what was done to her, because I feel it's a female. He measured and tested and saw how far he could go, so it seemed like there's a negative. So we have right here, he worked hard on it as far as whatever he did or whatever he said, Wednesday, Friday, or whatever day of the week. Okay. He have imbalances and antics going on with him. Okay. Okay. He is going to take his shot to plan his fortune, or she was. She could have been black, or she could have been a lady with some kind of coloring to it. Don't have to be. I saw a card, so I'm saying that don't have to be. He a leader for sure. Right here. He's a leader, but he stole from her. So, I don't see the rape card, so she wanted equal and fair, and she pinpointed it, so it could be where, you know, she the special delivery and some romance happened, right? Okay. Okay, here we have a black again, so it could have been a black female. Because this is a Negro card, and that's black for anybody who don't know, right? He was going to seek revenge on her, right? She was mouthy. And he asked her what she going to do. Or she was deciding what she was going to do about this situation that was challenging. Because she is trying to get a windfall. She is being appreciative of a house that was sufficient. Or a car. So her car was sufficient, might have been broke down. He might gave her a ride, or he might say that he'd give her a ride for a favor or whatever. If it's nothing like that, if she got locked up some kind of way or got put in jail, she is being appreciative of just being in jail and not just being on the road, on the side somewhere, or her own home. Or he might have been, he might be somebody who paid for her stuff already, let's just say. So we have right here that he had that milk. Well, she had that milk that she was trying to milk him. She wanted help to come because she had to stop thinking she deserved abuse from him. Because, these is coming. She was strong and she needed to get motivated because he was negative. He is a Neo. Penalty phase for him though. So we have that. Believe what you wish. I'm making a change. She decided she was making a change. So some kind of way, maybe they meet on a regular basis, whoever this is. Something like that. Because we got right here, she knows the truth. She's not innocent in it all. She was on the battlefield with him at that time, maybe because he wasn't paying her money. But she's not innocent in it all. Okay. So we got brothers. She might have two brothers or some kind of way. He got two ranger friends or something like that. Let's see. She need to lift her spirits. Okay, so something was touched and placed as far as the situation with her and him. I don't see. I keep seeing the racist cards. He wanted to wash his hands on African American. Because I told you, I just had three cards that stand for black so far, right? So he wanted to wash his hands. He wanted revenge up there. So let's just see something. It was a lack of love. Some information going to show that was a lack of love. So she wanted love. Follow me. So let's see. I see the Canberra. Is this the Canberra card? Something on Canberra. So police, I don't know about rangers, but the regular police, they have Canberras on their clothing. Or some kind of way they get footage from somewhere, their cop car or wherever it comes from, right? So something on a pole, or the store, on a cell phone, or some kind of camera footage. Because remember, there's a witness. Even the camera is a witness, people. The camera is a witness. If you have nobody around, the camera outside is a witness to whatever crime. So the bullying time is over, God says, for whoever he is. God is taking over. Okay? He was energy seeking. And he had another, is this the same one from earlier? This the same one from earlier. This the black card again. This another one. If he loved black, he is going to see for what it is. That she is a black woman. He is seeking revenge on a Negro. He is going to wash his hands on African American. So we got three. He was going to see that what she was a black lady. He is seeking, energy seeking. He chose and he decided to stick a fork in her. So let's just see. He is being sneaky as far as money. Courtney is wonderful because she was single and free. So it's devastating. Okay. She needed to turn herself into a new version, or she was telling him she wanted to or whatever, but she had to be accountable. She knew she did it as far and faced it as far as meeting with him, or he know he did it as far as him doing something negative to her. Okay, so it's far. He's trying to insult her intelligence, picking, teasing, talking down to her. Okay, she's wallowing in her pain, but she was simply the best, God says. So he might be a Libra, she could be a Libra, or any air sign, or act like one. She was interested in balance. She was single and she was free. He wanted to make her a substitute. He probably had a wife. Okay. So she is nervous at a relaxation place, and we're gonna make this. It's not a hotel, job, the car, or the police station, wherever. Something was canceled more than one time. Okay, but time counted to him or to her. He was a nut. Follow me? She was trying to be genuine with him. He was chasing. He was chasing, stalking, unstable, mentally ill, not all there, drug addicted, or drinking. She wanted to clarify that choosing herself first is always the best choice, because she decided to change up and no longer be meeting up with him or whatever this is, I'm sure. Okay, we got number 9. Something could have happened in September. Here it is. God said put the brakes on it. I don't know what her name is. I hear Sarah, but I don't know what her name is. Sarah? I don't know what her name is, though. Ashley? I don't know. I'm just hearing some words. Phyllis? Linda, Juanita, whatever her name is. God told her to put the brakes on it. So we got the red light on this card. Red light, usually you stop at the red light. So he might have stopped at the red light. I saw it, of course. So we got the race again. Okay, so we have right here that I don't see any rape cards where he raped her. But race is always going to be here. He need to get a grip. So, depression is not meant for a lifetime. She had to choose herself. So, I see you wash your hands and revenge and all of that, but I don't see the murder or manslaughter. So, I don't know if she got put in jail over there because she was, selling romance or anything like that, or let's see. Okay, she dismantled from a connection with this cop here. So, because I don't see nobody else but the cop. That's why I'm using the ranger, him. He got unboxed, unhinged, upset, because stuff was stacked against him, not stacked against her, against him. Okay, you could hear something on his skin, whatever, from tattoos, bumps, bruises, gunshot wounds, cuts, scars, piercings, whatever he got on him or her, eczema, blemishes, moles, whatever, dimples, wrinkles, freckles. Okay, all right. We have full revenge. See, it's coming again. 2 revenge cards. He didn't even like her. She is a blessing, though. They don't even like me, so it was rangers in general, or just this one in the cop station or whatever, but fear took him there. Hold on to that thought. Or fear took her there. Hold on to that thought. The feel she had to do whatever he said. So if he made her meet with him each time somewhere, or she felt she would get in trouble or something like that, anything like that, I don't see no rape cards. It's definitely romance, because wrap up every time and pray about it. God says awful, measured, he measured and tested and seeing how far he can go, and it was terrible. We got days right here, whatever days, because he had antics. So either he was giving her money, or he just was making money himself as far as his job, and he was using her as far as tickets or whatever. Something like that, where you don't pay your ticket and you get some kind of favor or whatever. I don't see no rape cards though. It was face-to-face time right there, and it was a witness. Like I say, even if it's the camera. Okay, let's just see if I can get 10 more to go with this one right here, with this ranger from Texas. Now here, how to prevent forest fires. How do you prevent forest fires? Nobody should be smoking inside the forest in the first place. And if you camping or whatever you may be doing, you need to make sure the fire is put out. Okay, so let's just see 10 more. He justified that she cared with him. He wanted to justify, he had hatred against her, and he put her candles out. He wanted to shackle her down. He didn't ring her bell. He didn't knock on her door, but he came to her car. Follow me? He stopped her car. He was tearing her down to build his own self up. Okay? She didn't care no more about something that was sacred. Maybe that he was a ranger or whatever this arrangement was or whatever. It was useless to fight about it. He wanted it to be where they can kind of make up or whatever. The next one is something's on the internet of her, him, or whatever. We got the he tried to sugarcoat things. So her intelligence, because he wanted to stamp his name on her to have money in the bank. So some kind of way he might was putting something online. She wasn't him. Or he might have met her online, because it's like he wanted to have money in the bank. Because really, both of them pretty much would be like where they get money from each other. Seem like she getting something and he getting something. So if it got anything to do with tickets or anything, she can get out of tickets by participating. Or she actually got money put in her hand. But him, on his side, he getting money some kind of way. Because something is online. Two things. He wanted to stamp his name on her to have money in the bank. Okay? So we have right here, get on. The next card is get on the bus, Stemmy. But her name ain't Stemmy, but you know. This is just what God gave me. So whatever her name is, I just don't know. Get on the bus, Stemmy. I am here for you. That's what the card says. So whatever her name is, get on the bus, Sarah. Get on the bus, Susie, whatever her name is. Get on the bus, Ashley, whatever her name was. He told her, get on the bus. I'm here for you. So what she did was, she was in her car. And she came because he said what? I'm here for you, right? So that's why she got stopped and all that stuff happened, because, or she's on the side of the road or whatever, because it was already arranged. Get my drift? Because he wanted her to bring joy to him, to cultivate him, okay? But life was like a movie to her, follow me? Because he made her vanish without a trace. That's a negative. Oh, goodness. We are family. So, him and all of his, all of the rangers, all of them are family. We are family. She did not love herself. So he was going to do some journaling about it. You know, when he writes his police reports or whatever they do, when they do their writing of things. So he was going to do journaling. Okay, next one was, she is in a beautiful state, and maybe Texas is a beautiful state. I don't know. She is a foreigner. She considered a foreigner in a beautiful state. Because remember, he said, get on the bus, come on, I'm here for you. She might have came from another state, another city, and she came there. Get what I'm saying? Because it say a foreigner, follow me? Because he was doing something online. Okay, every moment counted. He was a douchebag, though. Next card is what? He need to filter his ways. Because he is tearing down her emotions. She like dressing up. Maybe. But he couldn't control himself in his own skin. So he might have asked for a drink. Or asked her, did she have anything to drink or what? He might have been tilting, talking to her. Or she might have been begging for her life, spare me. Follow me? So let's just say he was shucks. He might have shot her. I should have stopped while I was ahead. I should have stopped. I went over 10, but I should have stopped. Okay, but here's a mastermind. He created a shockwave in her life. She didn't see this coming. So we got a grandmother who absorbed. So we might have a lady who's a grandma who actually saw what happened out there, what transpired out there, or her grandma just know about her going to meet this person because she might have mentioned it to her grandma. Well, let's see. Okay, somebody is in a valley and they're going to stay there. So this right here, somebody in the valley and they're going to stay there. So this would go with him and the female because she is in a valley and she is going to stay there. So if he killed her, that means he put her in a valley and she's going to stay there. So if she get in dirt, she's going to stay there, right? She's not coming back from it. Because it was a tablespoon of char fussing between the two. So we have right here that's talking about it. So I'm trying to end it. Okay, so this person is remarkable. So this person could be an adopted father, or he could have been her adopted father. Right? He could have been her adopted father. They do cruddy things because it's not like it says a real child. Don't have to be, but this person could be adopted dad to somebody or just a father to somebody if he's not her own. It's remarkable. So we have the next card is she got an epiphany because she was nice, joyous. So we have the next card is shucks. Do she have money out there? Yes. She's supposed to get some kind of money. So she is becoming the person God made her to be because she had to have confidence in herself and make the best choices for herself. She had to look at things and don't run from things because something come from her childhood. She really wanted to express and she is trying her best to escape the situation. So we have that. Okay, the person is a trans, I feel. Because this card say trans killing. It say trans killing. I hate them. So the person, it said wearing certain kind of clothes, revealing clothes. You heard me say that earlier. So maybe the person was a trans or is a trans, adapting to the neighbor's needs. So the trans person was adapting to the ranger's needs. Get my drift? To his needs. Get what I just said? His needs. You know what that means. Or the person wanted to make a change. You heard me say that too back then. So we have right here the person got emotions got torn down by this person, tried to tear the person down to shreds like they nobody, or the person got shot by a gun right there. And the last card is that the mother of whoever this person is going to move fast on it, or the grandma is, to try and find out what happened to her daughter, because it's a trans person, but is appearing like it's a female to me, right? So we're going to say she, okay? So, yeah. Grandma or mother going to act fast. Somebody could be like a Capricorn, or somebody had the devil energy like the Capricorn. Move fast on it and shot the person. So the grandma, the mother, some family member is going to try to make something happen and find out what happened to their daughter, right? And help stop the loss of children if you can. And that's coming right under a shooting card, okay? So I think that's it. Okay, is that it? Okay. Because whoever he is, he had cheating ways, settling for less. So maybe she was working with this person some kind of way, getting money. Person had cheating ways, so he was doing something online. He met her online, following anything like that. He didn't want to lose his job. He was nervous about losing his job, and he was nervous about really losing her because he needed her to make some money. But he definitely didn't want to lose his job, so he didn't need nothing going out for everybody to know about because he wanted to spend some time with her. She wanted to know the back end. Where's this going at? What am I getting out of it? You know what people say? How long I'm going to be? Anything like that. So he was strip searching her, and that is taking off her clothes, and she is trying to avoid him taking off her clothes or taking all her money from her. So it was controlling measures taken, and he was insanity driven. So we got Kentucky. She could have came from Kentucky. Don't have to. Here she is. She want her parents, right? Will I ever know who born me? Will I ever know my parents? Maybe she got a stepfather. Maybe this was her stepfather, right? But won't she ever know who born her? Maybe her grandma raised her. I just don't know, right? This person here. So parents should not walk away. So if the parents gave her away or adoption or anything like that, her parents walked away, okay? Or she just saying no to whoever in her life right now, her parents, her grandma, whoever. Don't walk away. Keep on it till you find out who did this to me. Anything like that. Because at one point she didn't know if she was going to live or not with the will I ever. Okay, with this person. Because this person showed another side of this person that she didn't see. So the sounds of her weigh him down. That's it. That's a wrap. I got to cut it now. Because he beat her. Physically, mentally, verbally, or financially, emotionally. Sounds of her weighed him down. He didn't want to hear it no more. He was done. He didn't want to hear no more. And he chose and he changed it to do what he did to her. Okay? Circumstances going to cause him to get a lawyer. Or circumstances caused her back then where she was going to get a lawyer and he wanted to stop it because he didn't want to lose his job. So, he might be like the Gemini. He might be. He wasn't going to postpone the active action because he wanted her to stay in the background. He wanted her in the background, but he wanted a couple of desire out of her though, but he wanted her to stay in the background because no longer will she be silent. She was going to kind of come out in the open, do some talking or whatever she was going to do because we might hear somebody like a Capricorn. He wanted her to do something again that she did before, and the card said that she changed her mind. She didn't want to do something again. So she was changing up from whatever she used to do with him, and he didn't like it. Because he's dependent on her, because he make money off of her, maybe online, okay? She had one more time to mess up with him as far as anything, and it was going to be trouble. And it was trouble because he did what he did. Okay, so is that it? Okay. I hear two more, so 2, 1. 2. Okay, he had hidden feelings. She had hidden feelings she just needed to say, or he did. And the last card. He tried, and he is tired of her games, and he felt it was his game now. And he tried as far as trying to get her to get back in, as far as something that she decided she didn't want to do anymore. or he pretty much was just trying to get her to do it, period, in the first place, and she wasn't giving it, or she did it already before, but she just didn't want to do it anymore, anything like that. Okay? So this is what I'm getting for some ranger, whoever he is, in Texas. Okay? Okay, this is the Breast Love One Hero Tarot 9 here on YouTube. Peace to the family.